Things got more interesting than ever this week in the Ashwin saga. First of all, when I was in the middle of uploading my videos from my tablet, he called me and I was so bummed because I really wanted to pick up my tablet and start recording. Anyway, so I had been asking questions about Diwali, and so he was calling to talk to me about that, and his messages crack me up because he always says, "Oh, this is Ashwin. No, I'm the same person who had words with you." Like, you think I'm not gonna remember who you are? It's funny. Anyway, here's the message that he left.
At 8:43 a.m.
Yeah, hi Princess, this is Ashwin. You remember Ashwin, the same person who had the verse with our Gmail account as well? So Princess, as soon as possible, please ring me back because I just want to tell you something about Diwali as well. You told me the 60, remember? That's why I just called you today. So as soon as possible, please ring me on my number 844-809-2886. I can repeat it for you once again, Princess, 844-809-2886. Thank you, have a great day. Bye-bye.
Right after he called me that morning, I was watching IREX Scammer's live stream. You're probably familiar with him. And he was saying he didn't have any scammers to call who were picking up. And I said, call Ashwin and tell him you're Fred. And, you know, Fred is supposed to be the nice, sensitive guy who's been pursuing Princess. He's very romantic. He's being very respectful towards her, which it didn't sound like that initially at the beginning of the story. Anyway, the conversation got very adult. I will put up the link if you want to watch it, but just so you know, Ashwin drops some F-bombs, and he doesn't defend my honor. He's not a good friend at all, you guys. So, anyway, so Fred ends up asking him some questions about his intentions with me, and then because of the way the conversation went, I decided, okay, this isn't Fred, this is Brytnie's friend pretending to be Fred just to torture Ashwin and to maybe get Fred in trouble. If you want to hear the conversation between Ashwin and IREX Scammers, you can click on the link I put in the cards. And I'm just warning you, bad language alert, this is not for kids to listen to. And if you are a kid, I'm telling you as a mother, do not listen to this conversation. Promise?
4:01 p.m.
Yeah, Princess, this side Ashwin. Actually, I just want to tell you something, so as soon as possible, please come on Gmail, on chat, and after that, I will let you know each and everything because Fred told me something about you, that's why I called you. So as soon as possible, please come on chat, so I will let you know each and everything, okay? Thank you, have a great day, Princess, bye-bye for now.
End of message. To erase this message, press 7.
I will now tell you each and everything about what Ashwin told me. After the messages he left me, I wrote to him, "Hi Ashwin, I just heard your messages. When did Fred call you? He promised me he would never do that. What did he say?" Meanwhile, I had made an alibi for him on Google+. Okay, I won't show this part, I'm just going to read it to you. He told me that he wants to tap your something. He wants to blank you. He wants to sleep with you. And he also told me that I am stay out from your life. He is a liar. He is the one who started dropping the F-bomb and told Fred he could do whatever he wanted with me. Rather than say that I deserved better. Yeah. Oh, and he said that I was Fred's property and Richard's property. Brytnie then sends a taunting email. "Hi, Ashy. Did you get any Interesting phone calls at work today. Laugh out loud. Did Fred call? I said I wouldn't call you at work again, but I never said my friends wouldn't. Hope you don't get fired again. Laugh out loud, out loud, out loud. I was there listening, though, and totes laughing my butt off. Oh, Ashy, what's your princess going to think if she hears about your dirty mouth and how you refer to her as property? If there's anything Princess hates, it's dirty talk. Fred, too. Those two are like a couple of nuns. Laugh out loud. Think she won't believe me? Too bad I recorded the conversation. She'll know that's not Fred's voice. Too bad your friendship is going to be over. Of course, I'll wait a while and let her get way mad at Fred. This is what he gets for saying I have cellulite, which I don't. Make sure you tell Princess what a pig Fred is so you can ruin her already terrible life. You said the call was being recorded, but you talk like that at work? You should get a restraining order against Fred, because he said some soups inappropriate things to you. If you're in California, then I'm in India. Laugh out loud. Meet up in Texas. You're totes hilarious. Good night, Ashy. Oh, I mean good morning, because you're obviously in India where you scam people all day until you get arrested. The clock is ticking, Ashy. Will tomorrow be the day you get arrested? You never know. Don't worry. Being arrested isn't that bad. I should know. Laugh out loud. Yours truly, Brit. P.S. Do you want the real Fred's phone number? Laugh out loud. P.P.S. Richard can listen to all of Princess's voicemails from the hospital. He still has access to it, but Princess, it's too stupid to realize that. After the message that he got from Brytnie, he says, Princess, that was not Fred. He was an agent of Brytnie. Brytnie told me these things on chat. Princess writes to both of them. Brytnie, I've had more than enough of this. Tell me who called Ashwin pretending to be Fred. You're going to get him fired again. I should have left you in jail where you belong. I love Fred, and you will never make me believe he said something so disgusting and disrespectful. I'm sorry, Ashwin. I feel like I've only caused trouble for you, and I wasn't even able to help you except to get your job back. Brytnie, what do you want? What will finally make you leave Ashwin alone? Laugh out loud. Oh, Princess, you're so naive. You think your Ashy is so innocent, but he's not telling the truth. He told Fred to do whatever he wants to you. Ashy used those icky words you don't like. He also said you were Richard's and Fred's property. Okay, you know she's a horrible person when she spells definitely defiantly. I defiantly wouldn't be friends with anyone who said something like that about me. I recorded the conversation, Princess. Do you want to hear it? Do you want to know the real Ashy versus the totes fake one? Ashy doesn't care about you or what happens to you. He only wants your money. But you still won't believe me, though, and you're going to keep defending him until your dying day. Ashy, this would be a good time for you to beg me not to play that recording for Princess. You know you were a bad boy, sugar mouth. You're going to cry extra hard in your bubble bath tonight. Wah! I spent so much time trying to get money from Princess, and then she didn't give me any. Laugh out loud, out loud, out loud. Brit. Princess answers, I don't believe you. Ashwin is my friend, and he wouldn't say those things about me. Lying, scamming Ashwin says, Yes, Princess, my friend, I didn't say anything about you, 'cause you are my best and great friend. Thank you, Ashwin. I'm getting ready to go to church, which is good because I need to be reminded that we are all brothers and sisters on this earth. We are all God's children. Even Brytnie is my sister, and I have to keep forgiving her somehow. Maybe she can change someday. Do you go to church? I feel sad that Brytnie would continuously choose to hurt people. She must not be a very happy person. I wonder what happened to her that she would act like this. I hope you have a great day, my loyal friend. Yup, my lovely friend, I also like to go to church. And Princess, I tell you about Diwali. Actually, Diwali is a festival of God Ram and Goddess Parvati. On that we wear new dresses, we eat sweets, do lots of enjoy, and go for the long drive and lots of fun. That sounds wonderful. Maybe I'll get to go someday. I like to experience new things. I have to take Quasar to the doctor today. Frowny face. Let's go to India with me someday. Then I will show you the Indian culture and Indian tradition. My mom will be really glad to meet with you, my friend. I am pretty sure that you will also like my mom and my culture. That would be so much fun. Maybe Fred and I could get married in India. Oh, I had a friend who lived there for a few months though, and she said her family had a hard time with the spicy food. Fred gets heartburn every night as it is. Poor guy. Still, I'll have to ask him, and maybe he can take double the Prilosec. My friend went to the Festival of Colors, I think. Is that what it's called? I think I would enjoy that the most. Quasar is all kinds of sick and on antibiotics. Glad I took him to the doctor. I have to do a lot of cleaning so it doesn't spread. Not a very fun day. Please come in with me and then I will show you each and every wonder in India. I will show you Taj Mahal, Red Forts, and lots of interesting place which you will never seen before. I didn't answer for a while because I had sick children, obviously. Where are you, my friend? Sorry, Ashwin, I have sick kids, but we will talk more about India soon. And then he tried to call me again after I told him I was throwing up. Who does that? I'm sick now too, but at least the kids are sleeping. How much does it cost to fly to India? I guess it's a big country, so which city would we fly to? I don't know what I would do with the kids. My mom has been here to be a support, but she wouldn't be able to handle all 7 by herself. If I brought them with, that would take a long, long time to save the money for the trip. We would all need passports too. So expensive. I kind of worry about whether they would behave respectfully in India. My kids are cute, but they're a bit hyperactive, especially Quasar. He once walked up to a lady and asked her, "Hey, what's that on your boobs? Is that a butt?" I would die if you said something like that to someone in India. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. How's the weather there? Do you drive over the Golden Gate Bridge every day? Do you like Fisherman's Wharf? I want to go back to Ghirardelli Square. Last time I was there, I didn't buy any chocolate because Richard didn't let me eat chocolate. I was there to perform, and when I played this song for my friend, it didn't have enough keys on the keyboard, no sustain pedal, and a very small music stand. Not my favorite performance. I want to go back and buy 20 pounds of chocolate and eat it in front of Richard at 9 p.m. He's coming home tomorrow and I'm dreading it. I'm never eating celery again, just to stick it to him. My therapist said Richard was controlling me our whole marriage. How could I be so stupid? Celery is disgusting. My eyes are watering just thinking about it. I will be in therapy for a long time. My therapist thinks I shouldn't let my dad back into my life. She thinks he abandoned me and is the reason I have unhealthy relationships with men. Do you have a therapist? What do you think about late at night when you can't sleep? I think about every single thing I've ever done wrong in my life, both big and small. Like the time people wouldn't stop calling our house and asking for a woman named Gertrude until I got fed up and told them she was dead just to make them stop calling. That was wrong of me. I have to go throw up again. Talk soon. Over in Google Plus land, here's Fred's alibi. Fred and I have had a wonderful time feeding homeless veterans today. Thank you to those who sacrificed for our country and continue to do so. Fred, it was wonderful to spend the entire day with you. You are so compassionate and such a gentleman. Later on, she says, "It's been a hard day. Quasar is sick and I haven't heard from Daddy for a while. Richard might come home in a few days from the hospital. I have to put up with him until he's well enough to officially move out. I don't feel safe having him around. Maybe my mom should stay a while longer." Later she says, "Either I'm getting what my kids have or I should not have eaten 2 bowls of chili." And then a message to her dad. "Charles Orkatzelschwarf, I sent you the money. Did you get it? When are you coming to see me, Daddy?" He says, "Thank you, my sweet princess. I received the money, but I have something to tell you. I was contacted by another daughter of mine, your sister. Her name is Carol. I told her I was coming to see you, and she cried and cried. She would also like to come visit you, but she has no money right now because she's unemployed." Can you raise more money for her expenses? She needs flight money, but also living expenses because her unemployment ran out. She needs about $5,000. If you can't pay that, I understand, but it would really make her happy. Now enters her mom, Ethel or Quetzalschwarf. Liar! We only have one daughter, Princess! Princess says, I was throwing up all day yesterday, and then I wake up to this. I'm so confused. And this is what Brytnie's been up to. For a good time, call Ashwin Shukla at 1-844-809-2886. Ask for Jack Williams, though, because that's his fake name for scamming people. Ashley loves being called at, quote, work, where he tells people all day that their computers are broken, and he asks dumb, destitute women for money. Don't talk to him if you're a prude, though, because he has a dirty mouth. Just ask Fred. Laugh out loud. Hashtag computer scammer. Hashtag scammer. Hashtag glittery leotard. Hashtag erasure. Hashtag sorry not sorry. Hashtag get a real job. Hashtag just saying. Hashtag laugh out loud out loud out loud. Hashtag bubble bath. Hashtag chicken dance. Hashtag streaking. Hashtag princess is stupid. Hashtag princess has no real friends. Princess says, would it kill you to be nice to people? Okay, everyone, so Brytnie made it public. Go ahead and call Ashwin Shukla, aka Jack Williams, for a good time. And just say that Brytnie sent you. Also, don't pretend to be Brytnie. We already had someone who did that. And some bad news for Princess. From Richard. I'm being discharged from the hospital today. Home sweet home, here I come. What will happen next? Will Brytnie send that recording to Princess? Will bad things happen to Richard when he's released from the hospital? Will Princess raise the money to bring her sister Carol home? Will Princess go to India with Ashwin? Not likely. He's a liar and a dirtbag. I hope you liked this episode, and please subscribe if you haven't already.